Last week, I declared 2020 the year of change, and now I am introducing you to Change You. This is part of our Youthgevity University, and my question for you this week is, what are you willing to sacrifice to change? Hello everyone, and welcome back to your weekly Youthgevity Tip for living younger longer. So just to review, last week we talked about the fact that change is inevitable, but when it happens to us, we can feel like a victim. That's because we are sitting on the sidelines of our life. But when we initiate change, that empowers us. So I did last week talk about the different areas that you might want to make a change. Health, wealth, relationships, career. How about more peace of mind or happiness? Now, of course, you don't have to pick just one. You can obviously work on all of these and for a better overall life and more happiness. But sometimes it's good to just zero in on one thing and make one change at a time. Remember, I also gave you the secret to changing your life, and that is change your mind. But that's not much of a secret, is it, really? I mean, this is one of those overused positive inspirations that we see on social media all the time. And let's face it, it has about as much substance as cotton candy. That's because changing your mind takes work. You have to do the work. You can't pay somebody like myself, who's a life coach, to do your work. But you can use somebody like myself to be your coach. If you are willing to do the work, then you can change your mind. Now look, I'm all for positive thinking, but as one of my teachers said, without doing the work, it's like putting frosting on top of a poop cake. So what we're going to do here for this next year is we're going to make real change, because we are going to change your mind. Now remember, I also said where change takes place is in the subconscious. And this is where people get a little bit lost, because the subconscious is not the part of our mind that we know very well. But in the subconscious is where our beliefs, our secrets, and our memories are stored. So when it comes to making change, here's the biggest mistake that people make. They start here by changing a habit. Let's say, for example, I'm going to have a healthier life. So what do people do? They go cold turkey on all of the foods that they love. The breads, the pastas, the sugar, the French fries. Need I go on? Probably not. But 2 weeks of white knuckling it and you're right back to all of your favorite food friends. And there goes your lifestyle shift. Well, the problem is, if you really want to initiate change, you don't start with your habits. You have to reverse engineer this, because habits are built on behaviors. Behaviors are influenced by emotions, and emotions are influenced by thoughts. So your starting point is here in your thoughts. That's going to clean up our emotions. Emotions then are going to dictate new behaviors, which over time cause the habits that create our lifestyle. And that brings us back to the subconscious. Now, if we aren't aware of everything that's going on in our subconscious mind, then our roadmap for change looks like this. Clearly, we're not going to get to the places that we want to be if our subconscious mind is running away from us. So here is your opportunity for real change. And to make it more real for you, I've created a contract. This is not between me and you. This is between you and you. So if you want to go to our website and download the Change You contract and join this 2020 year of change, I invite you and I challenge you a little bit to make these changes in your life. Okay, everyone, until we meet again next week, live young.